Hello everyone. Well, yes, I have a Maya out, and I thought it was a good opportunity to get a reasonably good video of her out and about with Noah here today. She's quite difficult actually, holding her one-handed and trying to keep her where I wanted to stay and video at the same time. So hopefully she'll kind of hang a little bit around Noah and he can prevent her from going too far away from me. But I get asked quite often why carpet pythons, and specifically carpet pythons, and why are they actually my favourite. And I guess there's so many things about them that I could say to you is why they are my favourites. But I think the biggest draw for me is just in their purest of forms. They are absolutely gorgeous. And then when you start getting into localities, pattern and colour changes naturally. And then of course you've got your genetics and breeding to get specific colours and patterns from them. There is such a variety of carpet pythons and your Morelia basically. There are so many, from your scrubbies to your rough scales, which, as you know, I am really looking forward to getting a rough scale and having one of them in my life. But we have our jags, our jungle jags and Murray darlings. With this, I'm not going to spin them all off, but there are plenty of them out there to choose from. And all varying in size to what length they get. Some only reach 5 foot, 6 foot at the most. Others, of course, can end up being 10 foot and over. But this girl could have the capacity to ultimately end up being a 9 foot girl, as she of course ages. She has certainly grown a lot from when the day she arrived here. But what I find with carpets is they're very slow growing for that first couple of years, and then of course they have their growth spurt. But another thing I love about them is those buffy heads, and you'll see if I can get my girl to stay a little still and the camera not blur, but that's an impossibility with a Maya moving and grooving so much. But they do have those beautiful buffy heads on them, and it's one of the attractions. And she's sort of behind my arm there. But yeah, but I guess for me too, guys, it's not just the variety. I do like the fact that they're such curious snakes or pythons that I know. They are always so wanting to check things out, explore things, and I've of course got to know them to the degree that they have such a great capacity to learn, and their brain, to me, it will never cease to amaze me how much they can learn from us. And even though when I got my first carpet pythons, I really didn't have, don't get me wrong, I never thought that snakes were dumb in any way, and I knew that they were not dumb. But my carpets have truly opened up my eyes to understand that they can learn. You can do things and they get it, and if you do it consistently, they understand it and understand what it is that you're telling them. So I guess, that to me is a big draw to them as well. But of course, I guess I just love their outgoing nature. So wanting to socialize with us, to be around us and enjoy being around us, rather than, I've just done a video about forcing that. I don't force that. As you know, Lily always comes out, she greets me, she says a hello, she says, "I love you, Mum, thanks for letting me out," and away she goes. And I think she respects me for that, that I'm not continually forcing her into hanging on me all of the time. Maybe that's why she loves coming out so much and being around me, because Mum gives me a lot of freedom. And yeah, of course, carpets are known to enjoy being up off the ground and climbing. They're semi-arboreal, absolutely, but please, Jack loves being up off the ground. Jesse is currently up off the ground in his hammock. Lily is up there doing her day, which is always up there, as you know. And eventually, the likes of Amaya will be up there. Jesse was up there yesterday with Lily, though he was on the lower hammock, she was on the upper hammock area. I've made some, with my daughter's help, how I'm going to rearrange this room to accommodate more snakes and enclosures. So that's kind of lessened the stress on my brain of how I'm going to do things. Jack isn't going to be opposite me anymore, but he will still be here in the room with me. But I've had to make some changes, and I don't think Jack will mind, so long as, he can still hear me and he can still sense that I'm there. But guys, just why do I love carpet pythons? Intelligence, curiosity, they're wanting to socialize. They make me laugh. They often make me laugh with some of the things that they're doing, and connecting the fact that what they're doing is telling me something that is really quite funny at times. So, but anyway, thank you, Noah, for occupying Amaya there while I did this video. And you know, there's been a few more people that have gone and got themselves a carpet python. Justin from Family Jewels just got himself a beautiful male jungle carpet python. So if you haven't seen that video, please go and check it out, because I know Justin is absolutely rapt that he's now got one of the snakes that he has been looking for quite some time. You know, he wanted a jungle python with the black eyes, and you know, I've got two. Lily and Jessie both have the black eyes, and he found one and brought him home. So I'm really looking forward to hearing Justin and how he feels about them as a species and how he finds them. I mean, he already has retics and super dwarfs, and I would so love one of them myself too. So I think, you know, quite similar, although our carpets certainly don't get as big. Well, super dwarf retics don't either, hence why I would absolutely love one. But guys, you take care of yourself and your family and your friends and your snakes, and of course we take care, even though she's just a big woolly sheep and due for a haircut, all of our animals. What are we saying, Noah?
Ciao.